Today I want to talk about how to remember and memorize song faster. Hey, what's up guys? Hope everything is well these crazy times. I'm just thinking of talking a little bit about what was happening this week musically, and I guess just like what I was up to. Reading this cool book that I think is a really good read for any musician. It's called All You Need to Know About the Music Business. It's this yellow thing. I just don't like the cover, so I took it off. And then also I'm reading the third part of The Legend of Drizzt. I don't know if you guys know this one. It's just really fun. I'm actually already read this, but in Hebrew, so I figured it would be fun to read in English, which is indeed fun. Although the times are quite crazy, it is nice to be able to practice a little bit more and dive into new territories with the guitar. So I'm happy about that. I hope you guys have enough time and a little bit of bandwidth to explore some music. When I have a song that I want to learn, I oftentimes think about it in terms of functions and not chords. What I mean by that is just, again, if I'm in the key of C major, and C major is the first degree, then D minor is the second degree, E minor the third, F the fourth, G the fifth, A minor the sixth, B diminished the seventh, and C the one again. Now, it's very helpful because the amount of information we can eliminate is very big. So again, let's take a simple song. I'm going to take a jazz song, but it's of course valid for any song. I'm taking a jazz song because it's a page full of chords that looks like, whoa, that's a lot of stuff, but actually it's not. So when I look at a song like Autumn Leaves, ta-dam, so in this song we have 32 bars, and the form is basically AA, B, A. So there is a lot of repetition. So if we know the first A, and the first A is 8 bars, we basically have about 75% of the songs usually. Now in this specific case, the B section is 4 bars, and then the last A is a little bit longer, kind of to compensate on that very short B section to still keep the symmetry. A lot of phrases in music are 2, 4, 8, 16 bars. So a lot of times a section would basically be 4 or 8 bars. Cool. So instead of saying this is A minor to D7 to G major to C to F sharp half diminished B7 E minor, I just say it's 2-5-1, 2-5-1, right? So what I mean by that is it's 2-5-1 in the key of G and then going to the 4, but this is again not as important. So for me it's like I kind of remember 2-5-1, 4, okay, and 2-5-1 in the key of E minor. So I remember the key centers. In this case, the song is actually in E minor. Again, when we look at a chart, we can very quickly see we have 1 sharp, so F sharp means that we're either in G major or E minor. And then we can see that the song ends in D minor. Now, when we start playing the song, playing the first chord, A minor, so I just hear a minor chord, and then, great, a dominant, the 5, but I don't know that yet. And then resolution, great, 2-5-1, classic. And then going to the 4, great, more classic. But then we have the F sharp half diminished, which is the 7th degree of G major, but it's also a 2-5-1 to E minor, right? So what happens really in this song is we have 2-5-1 in the key of G major, and then 2-5-1 in the key of E minor. And E minor and G major have a very, very strong relationship, right? G major and E minor share all the notes. So if you play this scale, which is G major scale, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, and I'm playing E minor, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, I'm playing the same notes basically. So G major and E minor are sharing all the notes, which is great. E minor is the relative minor for G major, the same way that G major is the relative major of E minor. In this case, E minor is our key, so we're actually starting with a 2-5 to the relative major. So all I need to remember is I'm going to a major key, to the 4, and then I'm going to the real key, which is E minor. So for me, the process of memorizing the first A section is understanding the function. So I really think, oh, the song is in E minor, great. So what is the relative major? G. Cool. So now I just need to find the 2. G, A, 2. That's it. So I know 2, 5, 1, 4, and then 2, 5, 1 to E minor. That's it. So this is the A section. The B section starts with 2, 5, 1 to E minor. So that's, again, very simple. And then the last A section is basically almost like the first A with a few alterations, right? Basically, again, 2, 5, 1, 4, 2, 5, 1, but then that's the extension, doing 2, 5, 2, 5 to C. C is the 4th degree of G major, and it's also the 6th degree of E minor. So not by chance, right? They're sharing a lot of these chords, so this is why it sounds so great. And it's kind of playing those tricks. It's like, oh, are we in a major key? Are we in a minor key? So the first time we hear that B7, we could think it's just like a short modulation, which we basically call a secondary dominant to E minor, but it's actually E minor 6 or E minor major, so that's the tonic here. So we really are in E minor. It's not a secondary dominant, it's really the key, the center. This is the tonic. When I have a song like that I need to learn or want to learn, so the first thing I'll do, I would try to listen to a bunch of versions online. I'll just pull up a bunch of vocal versions, some instrumental stuff that I like, and just listen to the song, you know, just kind of have it in my ears, listen to some words, and then I would check out the melody. I just transcribe, listen to the melody, and then I'll try to figure out the chords. Now, a lot of people play very different chords, so I'll check a few versions and try to kind of assemble my version or something that I think is correct, and then I'll double check myself with some chart, right? And some charts are better, some charts are not as good, but I'll try to find a few just in case if I really don't know the song and I have no idea how it's supposed to sound. So a lot of times when you look at jazz charts, we'll see a lot of extension: A minor 7, 4, 9 to D7, 13, flat 9. It's cool and it's not a bad sound, and sometimes those choices are great, but also they're not necessary. They're not the core of the song. So I really suggest the first time you look at the chart, you just kind of erase all that information. So when I see a chart, in this case the Autumn Leaves chart I'm showing you guys is very simple. There are no extensions, but a lot of times there are many extensions written on the page, which is kind of annoying, at least for me. So I like to just erase that and just say, like, okay, what's the chord? Oh, A minor, great. A minor 7, that's it. D, D7. I'm not gonna add sharp 9, 9, flat 9. I'm not gonna do that yet. First, I want to hear the song. So I really want to make sure I can hear it and I can play it in time. And the first way to play it for me is really playing the shell voicing. So shell voicings, I think we spoke about it a while ago, but shell voicings are basically 1, 7, and 3. So it's really the core of the song, of the chord. So it's really the core of the chord, right? The 3 gives us the information where the chord is major or minor, and the 7 tells us if it's home bass tonic, for example G, major 7, or dominant. This G goes somewhere, right? So again, whenever we have a dominant chord, it's leading to a place. Whenever we have a major 7, it's kind of home bass. I hope this was not too much of talking about harmony. Let me know. I'm trying to figure out how to best curate this channel. It's a learning process. So yeah, it would be great if you guys can comment and let me know what you're interested of me talking about and what you like that I'm talking about, and what is very clear or what is not clear. And yeah, and thanks again for listening. Thanks for checking it out. Please subscribe if you haven't done. Please share with a friend that might want to know what I read this week. And all right, I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Oh, maybe I'll also say, and I've been singing every day, so I'm practicing just kind of singing lines, kind of chromatic jazz and bebop lines over the changes, and just trying to hear all the tensions and extensions and the lines over forms. So I'll just like play an F sometimes and sing like different things, or I play a blues or simple standards and just like try to hear and sing what I want to say. Not easy, but it's good. It's good practice. festival improv to hear some music. All right, I'll see you guys soon.